probably pushed 40 days on the mountain just by myself. And I love it. And it's not for everyone, I don't think. I'm an introvert, and I'm not real comfortable around people. I'm awkward, but so being by myself in the mountains really doesn't affect my mind. I am perfectly happy out there. I don't have this magnet pulling me out, except for, the fact that my kids and wife are at home. Yeah. And so I can communicate, fortunately. But yeah, I don't have a fear of being out there at all. I can go 10 days and not say a word and be completely good in my head. So it's a ton of fun.
That's because that seems like something that, I mean, unless even if you're with somebody who's more experienced than you, I mean, like being out by yourself is something that a lot of people would probably have a hard time.
Yeah.
Even being okay with, and especially for long periods of time, like, for reasons of, I've got stuff back at home, like maybe they can't just let their mind be okay, or maybe it's just like they don't feel like a prepared kind of thing. Because when you're out there, I mean, you've got things like, in reach and those kind of things where communication is still possible, but still, if you're out, I mean, it's going to be a while before anybody makes it to you if there's something that goes down. And so there's like a level of competence that has to be there if you're comfortable doing that.
Yeah, I think you have to work up to it, right? And I think again, like for a guy in his 20s, starting his life, career, maybe schooling, things like that, I can see why that'd be really difficult. Like you're going to have issues with work and deadlines and things that are just important, and they're in your head, and they're not getting any less in your head when you're on the mountain by yourself. They are going to pick at you, and they're going to pull you off the mountain. And then I think, it gets more comfortable the more you do it. I don't see anybody who is in today's society saying, I'm going to just go spend 10 days on the mountain by myself. Right. They're going to have a really hard time doing that. Really hard time. 2 days on the mountain might be really difficult. So I always recommend for guys that want to do this solo hunting thing, go start with an overnighter by yourself.
Yeah.
Deal with the darkness. A lot of people have a fear of darkness by themselves, and it's just something people deal with, I guess. And so deal with that for a night, build up, do a couple night, do a 3-dayer by yourself, slowly work into it, work out those kinks. I wouldn't recommend going in for 7 to 10 days by yourself if you've never done it. Your mind is going to be racing. You are really going to be fighting the urge to get the heck out of Dodge.
Well, and that's going to be the times too, if like you're super distracted with stuff, like that will probably be when stuff happens.
Oh yeah.
If you're not focused on what's going on or where you are,
you're going to be less willing to push harder, push deeper, get further away from the truck, take the time to sit on an animal for multiple days and let them, kind of make a mistake. You're just going to be less, it's not going to happen as much if you have this thing pulling at you to get out of the back to the truck and get to a phone or within service and, get back to the house or get back to work, get back to a girlfriend who, said something to you right before you went on your trip. I mean, those are the early days, right? And you got to get past those. It's not, like I say, it's not for everyone.